channel, Divine Feminine Empress 444, here to do a collective read. Decks have already been shuffled. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. I am going to tap into the energy of the collective. Please remember to use your discernment while watching this reading. Please remember to flip the roles how they fit for your situation. Please only take what resonates for you and leave the rest. If you are interested in a personal reading, everything you need is inside my description box. And with that being said, we're going to tap into the energy of the collective. I hope everybody's doing really well today. I got really tired yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to hop on because it was my first day back to work after my vacation. So let's tap into the energy of the collective. See what you guys got going on. Oh, psycho, crazy ex, obsessed, won't let go. And we have feelings. We have under pressure, anxiety, decisions, and time running out. And then we have phony, trickster, illusions, and fairy tale. Before we go any further, I am called to say this, okay? And this is something that I've been trying to touch on a little bit in my readings, because it's been coming up, right? But I finally, because I was like, man, how do I break this down to people, right? So when you're watching readings, right, if you notice, possibly when you first started watching readings, you'll connect with certain readers, right? Because they resonate with the situation that you're in at that time, okay? So I'm just called to give these examples for you. Whatever situation that you're going through, you're going to be drawn to that read, right? Because it's trying to tell you something about yourself. When you start seeing that somebody's coming up in your energy, yes, they are coming up in your energy because you're thinking about them, or vice versa, they're thinking about you. But the whole point of tarot and the reading is about self, right? So when you're watching readings, you'll know when you're growing out of a situation because things will start changing, right? I am called to give that tip for you guys, because some people, if you notice, if you keep being drawn to readings about an ex, right, that is like, that's all the whole reading is about, and like what's going on in their energy, it's because your energy is matching that, okay? So you want to be where there's growth, is what I'm saying, right? You want to be where you're starting to worry about your financial stability, your things going on in your life. Yes, exes will still come up, future stuff will come up, present stuff will come up. But I'm just called to say, if you're only watching readings because you want to worry about what someone else is doing, you're defeating the purpose. Okay? All right. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up while you're watching my reading. It helps me to connect with your energy. And also, it helps to support my channel, and it's greatly appreciated. With that being said, let's go. So we have psycho, crazy, obsessed, won't let go, feelings. And then we have anxiety, decisions, time running out, under pressure. And then phony, trickster, illusions, fairy tale. Okay. Let's get some more for the collective. Ooh, we have a tower. We have the 8 of Wands. Because a lot of people will say to me, oh, I'm tired of hearing about the past person. Well, you keep watching those kind of things, you know? So it's going to keep coming up because it's in your energy. 9 of Swords. We got the Ten of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and this one wanted to try to stay hidden, which was the Two of Pentacles. It's like I just heard being in two minds. And the Death card. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is you definitely have someone from the past that could have been crazy, right? This person could have been, I'm definitely hearing like psycho for real. So this is somebody who maybe you feared a little bit. And you being somebody who's very tapped in and very loving, this could have been the dynamic, I'm called to say. It was like almost like a fear-based relationship, or maybe you always felt trapped, worried that this person was coming back because of their energy being the way it is. Very scary and kind of negative. Hello, how are you? I feel like this has caused you a lot of like anxiety and needing to make like decisions for a change here. I am called to say this is an illusion for you. This person wanted you to feel like they were in control of you. And they possibly could have gotten away with this, even though you released them, even though you either left this person or even if they left you, they still had like this mental hold on you, collective. And it's because you feared this person. But this was the illusion that they wanted to create, I'm called to say. Okay? There's a tower happening, and I feel like this is a good tower. And the reason why I say this is because of the cards that follow, right? So after you separated from this person, again, like I said, I feel like there might have been some kind of attachment, but it was like a fear of this person like stalking you for some of you, fear of this person coming back. I'm also hearing if somebody went to jail, like somebody getting out and coming towards you, um that was your thought process, because this person could have given you threats. I'm definitely called to say that for someone here. um But what I'm seeing here now in your energy, thank you, Spirit, like the current energy, is that things are moving, things are changing. Your manifestations have changed as well. I think you're finally getting more, like I just heard, at ease, right? So it's almost like letting go of that fear. And I feel like it's because you've been working hard on your mental stability, okay? Also, you could be working hard on your finances as well. For some of you, you could have moved to get away from this person. I am called to say that too. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing you also controlling your thought process, right? So maybe this person really like embedded in your brain that because they wanted you to fear them. Yes. And I feel like you're coming out of that now. It's like that smoke and mirrors, I'm called to say. The illusion. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Wow. Anyway, again, I really feel this person caused you a lot of anxiety and depression in the past. You could have even had nightmares about this person, sleepless nights, lots of sleepless nights. I'm definitely getting someone here also like definitely I'm definitely hearing too for someone here that you're holding on to. Maybe there's some things that this person threatened you with that they knew about you, or that maybe you and this person did together, um and there was some kind of threat there, right, that they'd be able to use that against you. It's like it was constantly playing on your conscience, okay? With this Ten of Swords, I'm definitely seeing whatever situation this was, it was painful. It was like, I just heard the worst of the worst. Like you could have been through multiple other things, and had to deal with multiple other toxic energies, but this one took the cake. Okay. So this is something that I feel is coming up for you, collective, because it's something that's still there that you need to release. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. I just was reading your comment. Um, so anyway, I'm definitely hearing this person definitely could have been dangerous. Okay. With this Queen of Pentacles though, this person played on the fact of how nurturing you were, right? This person could have put you in a fucked up situation. I'm definitely seeing like a scenario of like someone talking someone into even helping them out with something illegal. Okay. I don't want to go into details because I don't like to, unless I'm doing a personal reading, I don't want to go there because, and it's also going to be different for many people, but yeah, I don't want to call anybody out on anything, but if you know, you know. If this resonates with you, you'll know. Um, I am called to say they took advantage of you because they knew whoever I'm speaking to, you could be a single parent and maybe you needed some finances, right? And this person played on that. Or maybe this person um mm, held something over your head. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a grimy energy here. With this Two of Pentacles, yeah, it was like you were trying to balance the situation out. This person really, I'm telling you, I'm getting this heavy feeling of manipulation, of somebody playing like controlling you with finances, but not like as if you needed their money. I'm not hearing that. I'm hearing more of like a, so I'm called to give examples. You moving in with somebody and them knowing that you couldn't afford it maybe by yourself. So them keeping you trapped in that way. Or um another way of, or like helping you out maybe with something, maybe to fix your car or something like that. So it's almost like you always owed them something, right? And maybe you even agreed that you would pay them back, or maybe you just decided to pay them back, even maybe they didn't ask you to, but you paid this person back. But on top of that, they would keep asking you for things and asking you for things, and things that weren't like borrowing some money. It was some off the wall shit. Okay, I am called to say that. There's this energy here of griminess, okay? For sure. I feel like there was an ending to this situation, obviously, and I feel like there were some changes. You needed to see something. Whoever this situation is for, that I'm reading for, this happened for a reason. Spirit needed you to see something about yourself, okay? Let's tap into that. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. Yeah. Two of Swords. This was a difficult decision. I feel like you could have been really in your emotions and fearful of a situation here because this could have affected you. Like maybe not too many people even know about this situation. This is something that you possibly were going through mentally that not everyone knew. And they could have known that this person was like a little whacked out, or even narcissistic or whatever. They could have known that this person was really toxic, even, but I don't think you in depth told many people, if anyone, about whatever the situation is. Um, I feel like you could have been avoiding, like even in your own brain, the truth, right? And this has to do with when I say that, it's like I'm definitely hearing naive, right? Maybe you could have been a little naive. Um, Give me more, Spirit. I don't want to tap too much into that. Yeah, the devil. There was something here, right, that I'm definitely getting a heavy energy here of someone using either finances or something. For someone here, it could even have to do with sexuality, right? And codependency. Thank you, Spirit. This had something to do more of you needing this person in some small way, and then this person taking advantage of you in a large way. Okay? You'll know if this is for you, for sure. Isn't it crazy too? Because like the devil will tempt you, right? It's almost like I'm hearing, uh, oh well, and say if you were down on your luck, you needed your car fixed, something like that. Okay, and it's just an easier example for me to give. So if you needed your car fixed and you're like, well, I wanted to leave this person, but I still need my car fixed. So I'll wait, get my car fixed, and then I'll pay this person back, and then I'll leave this person. No, this was where you needed to make a decision, was to leave this person before it got worse. Thank you, Spirit. Give me something more. But again, like I said, you could have been naive. Maybe I don't think when you were going through the situation, you were awakened at that point. This was definitely before your awakening. So we have the Seven of Wands and the Moon. Yeah. This was a very challenging situation for you. Okay. This was tough. This is something I just heard knuckles, like fists up. You know what I mean? I'm definitely hearing you really had to feel like you felt the need to protect yourself against this person. Very defensive. And I feel like you might not have even known, like in details, all of the toxic things that this person was doing. That was the mystery, right? Which caused the fear. Mm-hmm. Mm. And I'm also hearing too, you could have been raised in a household where your father, a father or father figure, was very dominant. Um, this person, your father or father figure, could have been abusive as well. I'm definitely hearing, so maybe that's why this person was able to control you that way. Thank you, Spirit. Give me something more. Or it could even be from like a past relationship that was sort of like that. It was almost like you were groomed into this relationship. So you could have been through other relationships that were like gradually worse and worse and worse. Thank you, Spirit. With this Eight of Cups. Yeah, it's like always being in relationships and then being disappointed and having to walk away. Yeah. Two of Wands. I feel like there was some planning that you had to do. For some of you, you had to leave, okay? Physically leave. Like I'm talking about move. You could have had to block this person everywhere. Social media. You could be somebody who you don't even get on social media anymore. For someone here. You really tried to avoid this person. And it was a good decision. I am called to say that. Four Swords in reverse. This shit had you burnt out, exhausted, a lot of stress. You could have even became ill, I'm called to say, because of all the stress. Absolutely. Three of Swords. This was a lot of hurt, a lot of loss, a lot of sorrow, sadness. Yes, heartbreak. Mm-hmm. Eight of Swords. This person left you up in your head. But I am called to say you kept yourself because like in a self imprisonment. And the reason why I'm saying that is because um this person put fear in you because they wanted you to be a victim. Okay? And I am called to say I feel like that's breaking away. You're now realizing you're not a victim, like you're a survivor. So I'm getting this heavy energy of like the feeling I'm feeling is like breaking free, right? Realizing that you're gonna turn your pain into power. Thank you, Spirit. Four of Cups. Mm. You could have felt very disconnected from a lot of people, um, even from yourself, I'm called to say. It was almost like not even being able to fully, like, I'm talking, whoever I'm talking to, this situation could have been playing on your mind day in and day out. Mm. For a long time. Page of Swords. I feel like you are now getting your mind out of that, right? Um, Wanting to learn, or maybe you possibly could have learned about this dynamic, right? So in some cases, I'll see just like narcissism, right? Or I'll see just toxic behavior, or like um somebody who's bipolar, things. No, this is deeper. This is psychotic. Okay. Someone being, I mean, literal, oh my God, tongue tied. Literal fear. Okay. But I feel like that's changing. I feel like you're now speaking out. You're able to speak about whatever this situation is. And I feel like time could have helped you to do that. Thank you, Spirit. With this Nine of Wands, yeah, it's like you're getting the courage. Mm-hmm. And it's like gearing up to be able to, like, let it kind of out, right? Let it off your chest, be able to speak about it, no longer be in that energy of like how it felt when it was going on. Thank you, Spirit. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you always invested in this person, or you over invested in this person, I'm called to say, and gave very little to yourself. Hmm. And even when you separated from this person, I am called to say for someone here, whoever you were with, they went to jail. This person could have went to prison. And I am called to say that even though this person was away, you still felt mentally trapped by this person. Mm. Thank you, Spirit. Three of Wands. You definitely had to pull your boots up, okay? And put your big girl panties on, big boy panties on, big boy pants on, sorry. Whoever I'm speaking to, because I feel like you had to prepare to move on, to move forward. You knew this person was like, Mm, not good energy. The Empress, and we have the Four of Wands, yeah. You're meant to be abundant. Whatever the situation is, I'm called to say to you, it's not even about you. For yes, forgive this person, and not because for them at all. This is forgiving them for you. And I'm also called to say, forgive yourself, because even the Empress falls short. The only reason why the Empress is able to get to be this status is because she's been through all the queens in the deck. You've been through all of this shit to be able to become this Empress, okay? You've accomplished a lot. Don't shortchange yourself. You went through these situations so you could progress, so you could be this Empress. You've evolved. You've grown so much. And now you're getting ready to celebrate here. This is good energy. Why is this coming up for the collective, Spirit? Things are changing. Some good luck is coming your way. Something good here. I just heard the unpredictable. Yeah, because of your strength. Because of you taking the opportunity to get away from this, even when you were afraid. Kudos to you. I'm going to Temperance in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah. See, in the past here, you were very imbalanced. For someone here, you could have had some kind of addictions or codependency, I'm called to say. You had to do a lot of self-healing. You had to realign yourself. This might have felt like it was a huge delay. I'm telling you, even after you left this person, that's what they wanted, though. They did want you to be delayed. I am called to say this as well. They could delay you all they want, but they can't hide the fact that this is who you are, the Empress. Okay? They can't take that away. So this is good energy. They wanted you to feel weighed down. They wanted you to not be able to focus on yourself and your betterment and your growth. Because why? They had you in a mental self-imprisonment, thinking about them in fear. God says, fear not. Amen. The Ten of Cups. This is where you're headed. This is where you're headed. Alignment. You're becoming in alignment. Finding people that truly love and support you. And now being able to recognize the difference. Absolutely, King of Cups. You have now become emotionally balanced. I am called to say, for someone here, you still kind of doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. You know, when you have those gut feelings, start trusting yourself. You're meant to be some kind of leader here. I feel like you're going to be able to help other people in some way here. Absolutely, the Chariot. You're moving forward. I feel like you're more determined. You have more courage now. You're under control. Not everything triggers you. Thank you, Spirit. Into like your feelings, your emotions. This is a lot of growth. We have the Six of Swords. Yeah, you've transitioned. You're walking away, leaving that behind. The old you. I like this. This reading is great because you're moving forward. Especially, and you know what's funny? You can kind of thank this person because they triggered you into. Hold on one second, collective. Ty, go to the back. Sorry about that, collective. That was my son. yeah, it's like releasing, letting go of all that old baggage, right? And you have your truth, right? Your truth. And I feel like maybe you're going to be able to speak on this. And it could have something to do, again, I'm definitely getting a mothering energy. So, and this could be a father, but I'm definitely getting mothering energy. So you could have had to like really bear a lot of weight because you had children or a child to take care of as well when you were going through this. Yep, Nine of Cups. It was all about becoming emotionally stable, being grateful for the lessons. Thank you, Spirit. And now you're in the star energy. Ooh, look, and the world. This is a completion of a cycle. Now you're headed towards your purpose, I just heard. Thank you, Spirit. Tie your foods in the microwave. The Emperor in reverse. Yeah, I'm talking about you left somebody who was domineering, controlling, reckless, a tyrant. Ooh. And now you're going to celebrate finding your community. For someone here, you could be a reader. Or some kind of spiritual speaker for sure. Seven of Swords. You're going to talk about the betrayal, but maybe not even go into details about your situation, right? It could be that you're meant to talk about how you got away, right? Or talk about what you have become since. Thank you, Spirit. Or maybe you already do this for someone. Judgment. You're going through a rebirth, a new phase in life. So I love this. And it's all about forgiving. Forgiving yourself for the things that you didn't know. Forgiving the other people because, let's be real, they didn't know either. Hello there. I like this energy. Yes, I do. We're going to do 3 cards again. Okay? I am going to ask you to ask your spirit team a question. Something that maybe that didn't come up in the reading, or whatever question you have. And I will draw 3 cards. And in those 3 cards, you're going to pick card 1, card 2, or 3, or maybe all 3 will resonate with you. But you're going to pick, and that's going to be your answer. So go ahead and think of your question for spirit. This is card 1. I just wanted to make sure there was only 1. Card 2. And card 3. I'm trying to make sure I give it time for you to ask your question. All right, if you picked card 1, I am sorry to be the bearer of bad news. The outcome will bring a moment of loss or regret. Number 2 is the outcome will bring you a new sense of optimism and hope. And card 3, relax. The outcome will leave you feeling immense pride and satisfaction. Hopefully this resonated with somebody. If it did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out, guys. It helps to support my channel and also helps me to tap into your energy. Thank you so much for watching. To those of you who are my new subscribers, thank you so much. Welcome to my channel. We are about growth here. So, yay. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you for watching. I will definitely be on tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, so for my other job. Um, Sometimes I get a little tired too, people. I'm human. But I do try to get on here as much as possible so that way I can help you guys, right? If anyone is interested in a personal reading, everything you need is inside my description box. But like I said, if you get all the information that you need from the collective readings, that's wonderful as well. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you can continue to watch my readings if it does resonate with you. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad it helps you. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful night. I know the full moon's coming, so we'll definitely, maybe we'll do like a special reading for the full moon. Maybe I haven't done the question and answers in a while. Sometimes I'll get on and I'll allow you guys to ask a question. So maybe we'll do that for the full moon because I haven't done that for a while. You guys have a beautiful evening and I will see you next time. Bye.